With pride and ambition, Macbeth sent a letter to Lady Macbeth. In the letter, he told her everything about his meeting with the witches and how one of their predictions had already come true. Lady Macbeth was a cunning and ambitious woman. Reading the letter, she did not see any reasons for Macbeth to wait for many years to be king. He is a brave and able man, she thought, but too kind-hearted. Even though I can see that he desired to be king, he will not let his ambition overrule his good nature. I must talk to him and change his mind. Fate is presenting him with a crown, and I must convince him not to lose this chance. When Macbeth arrived home, his wife could see his inner conflict reflected on his face. Encouraging him, she said, "Your letter has given me great happiness, and I can feel your future greatness already. Duncan will be here soon. We will talk about this later," said Macbeth, somewhat troubled. "He will not see another day," said Lady Macbeth. "Now stop looking for it. Appear to be a good host, happy and welcoming, but like a snake hiding beneath a flower. You must strike when a least expects it. Leave everything to me, I will arrange it." Soon after, the king, along with his sons Malcolm and Donovan, reached Macbeth's castle. Duncan was very pleased with the attention and respect of the hostess Lady Macbeth. As the evening progressed, Macbeth started having second thoughts about the intended murder. After the feast was over, he took his wife to a quiet corner and said, "We will not go ahead as planned. Duncan has honored me just recently. I am respected by so many nobles now that I don't feel the need to have any greater glory." However, Lady Macbeth was strong and refused to let him consider. She assured him that they would not fail and told him the plan in detail. While King Duncan was asleep, she would serve drugged drinks to the guards and they would fall into deep sleep. Macbeth would then kill the king with the guard's dagger and stain their clothing with blood to cast suspicion on them. King Duncan was tired from his journey and retired to bed soon after dinner. Two guards guarded his chamber. It was these guards that Lady Macbeth drugged, putting them into a deep sleep. At first, angry at the husband's lack of courage, she herself went to murder Duncan. However, she came back shaken, unable to kill a man who reminded her own father asleep.